Hello, YouTube land. This is the Comic Book Ninja with a new series of videos. This one focusing on flying saucers and UFOs in the comics. I've always had a fascination with UFOs and flying saucers ever since I was a kid. And the first book that I ever read that mostly consisted of words was a book about UFOs and flying saucers. And I read it pretty quickly. I read it from first page to end in one sitting, and I've never stopped with my fascination with unidentified flying objects or flying saucers. So when I started collecting comics, I always loved covers, comic covers featuring flying saucers and UFOs. So what you see here is one of the earliest comics that I have on flying saucers, and this is Flying Saucers #1, with featuring art by Wally Wood. He didn't do the cover, but he did the interior art. So that's Flying Saucers #1. I believe this is from 1953, 52 or 53, maybe later, I'm not sure, but it's definitely from the 1950s. Next we have Outer Limits #3, featuring a nice painted cover, published by Dell Comics. This one's in near mint condition. Next we have UFO Invaders, DC Special Blue Ribbon Digest #14, featuring cover by Joe Kubert. This is a small digest comic. It has 100 pages. This came out in the 1970s. Next we have Fightin' Navy, Charleston Comics. Not sure what number this is, but not all flying saucers are from outer space. This one happens to be a secret weapon developed by the Navy. Next we have Space Adventures. I forgot what number this is. This is two copies. This is also from Charleston Comics. It's from the 1960s. This one has a cover by Steve Ditko. Next we have Space Adventures #60. Space Adventures presents UFO. Nice high-grade copy. Next we have Super DC Giant #27. Strange Flying Saucer Adventures. Flying Saucer Comics #1. This is a high-grade copy from the Boston Pedigree. Very nice book. I actually don't care so much for the art. It's kind of a lame cover, but it's high grade. It's Flying Saucer Comics #1. Flying Saucer Comics #2. Dell Comics. Flying Saucer Comics #3, featuring the Air Force fighting flying saucers. It's interesting they're using a spy plane, the SR-71, which is better known to comic fans as also being the type of plane used by the X-Men. I guess they used the SR-71 because it looks cool. It's a nice high-grade copy. Flying Saucer Comics #4. Next we'll go into UFO Flying Saucers #1 from Gold Key Comics. It's from the late 1960s. Gold Key is known for their nice painted covers, but their interior art's not really memorable. But this is a really nice high-grade copy. The cool cover. UFO Flying Saucers #2. #3. #4. #5. There you have it. Those are my comics. This ends my video. Watch out for more UFO related comics. This is the Comic Book Ninja signing off.